November the 4th, something powerful happens. Mars enters Sagittarius. It's like a spark lighting up our inner warrior. This energy pushes us to be brave, speak our truth, and move forward with confidence. Let's see what this means for you. Welcome in, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear around this transit. November the 4th, we have Mars moving into the sign of Sagittarius, which is going to ignite the spirit warrior within us through the experiences we have. So I wanted to first start with a spirit animal card. So this is a spirit animal that is coming forward for you today as your ally, as your protector, and as your guide. So we are getting the cardinal. Have any of you recently seen a cardinal? This is a confirmation for you, and it's coming to you with a message about adventure. Okay, so you need to live up to your fullest potential at this time, Libra. Explore new directions and take risks in order to grow as an individual. Change may be uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Okay, so once again, there's adventure in the air for you right now, Libra, and you need to live up to your fullest potential. Explore new directions and take risks in order to grow as an individual. Change may be uncomfortable, but it is necessary. So you are meant to step out of your comfort zone and not to be afraid to do that. Rather than looking at challenges as, opportunities as challenges, they want you to look at them as adventure. Okay, because there's a lot to explore here, a lot to discover. And they want you to take on a higher perspective, like look at the bigger picture rather than focusing on something that might be getting in the way, like that, focus on something that might not feel good about the thing. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. We are getting here 5 of Swords. Look at that. Okay, so this is adventure. It's not challenge. It might look like challenge, but we don't know what it is until we immerse ourselves in it. So change is definitely taking place in your life, Libra, and November is going to be a very powerful month of transformations and changes. Get ready. Don't let the fear get to you here, okay? I'm seeing a lot of success. You got this. So 5 of Swords. We also have the 4 of Wands, celebration, joy, excitement. This is adventure. And this is you actually enjoying and immersing yourself in the experiences that are connected to others, like, connections and the happiness and joy within those connections, as you can see on this card. And I'm getting a manifestation that is coming in. This is why the change is taking place in your life, Libra. There's something that you have called in and it's now starting to unfold. That is the 4 of Swords. And we have the 10 of Swords. Okay, so this is where Spirit is encouraging you to leave behind the past or the many things that you've been holding on to that no longer benefit you, that no longer work in your spiritual growth. And I feel you know what these are. And, these are things that you keep in your mind and you think about and focus your energy towards. And when we're doing that, we're signaling to our subconscious that that's what we want to see. That is what we want to experience. So they want you to put something behind you now. So that is the 10 of Swords. Now, I want you to also use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. All right. So Libra, they want you to follow your heart. Whatever makes your heart sing or whatever lights up your heart, you want to follow that, okay? That is guidance coming in from Spirit, and you're going to receive a lot of signs, okay? And sometimes what happens is when we don't see the signs in our lives, it's because there is a blockage, something that is in the way of that. And what we're doing here is clearing that so you see what is meant for you, right? That is a 4 of Wands. So, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So, those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. All right, so we've got the number 5, 4, and 10. These are number frequencies, light codes that connect you to this message, to this reading, to this energy. And if you're seeing these numbers individually or a part of a sequence, you are connected to this, okay? So, 5 of Swords here, this is like a mental battle. Some of you might be battling it out in your thoughts. Maybe there's something that you're thinking about, something that you're worrying about, stressing about, maybe past related, future related, but I'm definitely seeing you working through something. And it's creating emotions of fear, of uncertainty, right? Sometimes when we have changes and we're being asked to step into them, we want like certainty and guarantee. Here, they want you to trust yourself within the process of whatever is going on. You are going to get through this. You are going to overcome it. This is only temporary. This too is going to pass. You're only moving through it. We're not stopping here. And you don't know what this is yet, right? So fighting it or trying to control it or resist it is actually working against you. You want to surrender to the experience and allow yourself to flow through it. Okay, so they want you to be strategic. They want you to set intentions. So every morning I get up and I set an intention for my day that I'm going to have a really good day and I'm going to get a certain amount of work done. I always get the work done. Sometimes I do have interferences, right? This feels like interference, distraction as well, where, I feel like I'm going to be derailed, but I get what I need to do done without letting my emotions override, you know, what I'm trying to create. And I always listen to my body. So if I need time off, I'll give myself time off, right? But I'm not going to stop everything just because something is overwhelming me. Instead, I implement practices, right? So I set an intention that if I were to feel overwhelmed, I'm going to do breathing exercises. So I apply those breathing exercises when I feel overwhelmed. So here, when you are facing challenges, distractions, interferences, take it one step at a time, breathe through it, and they don't want you to overreact, right? So here, strategic meaning you're aware that, okay, we've got an interference. We've got something that has just interrupted my day. How am I going to work through this instead of freaking out or reacting to it in a negative way? They want you to be a little bit more flexible and adaptable at this time as well, Libra. So, you're not meant to stand firmly into something. You want to have your healthy boundaries up, but this is more about the change and the breeze that you're feeling where you're able to flow and like kind of bend. And what they're showing me is Catherine Zeta Jones. And those are names that are coming through for you, Catherine Zeta and Jones, right? I think that's the name of the actress. I hope I'm right. But there's a movie of her, and I believe this is James Bond, another name coming through, where she's going through the lasers, like she's moving through it like she's flowing through it. So this is the energy I'm picking up for you. It's almost like a James Bond type of experience that you're having. And it might not be as, epic like a James Bond experience. It might be a very small thing like, when am I going to cook for dinner? And that's stressing you out. And you're kind of like, okay, I'm going to be creative here and I'm going to create some magic with whatever I have. And you're chopping things up. You got your swords here and you whip up something awesome, right? It could be as small as that. So the 5 of Swords is asking you to move through the fear and do it anyway. It's asking you to step out of your comfort zone because you are about to experience growth. This month of November for you is going to be a month of major growth. You're going to see a lot of successful projects here, a lot of things working out, progress, forward movement. And you're also going to find that your instincts are amplified. You're going to feel a lot of things. You're going to sense a lot of things. Trust that. And sometimes we get overwhelmed with the feelings and the sensations, the emotions. So again, this is your mindscape, right? This is where we want to keep our mind clear as we're moving through any obstacles or challenges in our life. Staying strong and grounded within our own frequency and being able to bend and move and flow through any kind of red lasers that might be blocking something, that feels like it's blocking something, right? It does feel like an obstacle course. Now, here you can see these two people. These could be friends or foe. We don't know until we approach them, right? So we don't want to assume anything as we're moving forward. I know that sometimes we have past experiences that are similar to experiences that are showing up, but know that each experience is different and we've learned from the past one. So whatever we learned from the past one, we want to apply in this new one. Okay, so that is the Five of Swords here, and you're ready for this. Like whatever this is, you have been preparing for it through the experiences you've already had. And you are completing some sort of a cycle. It's almost like you're beating a final boss, in a video game. I play video games. I've been recently playing Mortal Kombat. I am a total button masher and I could kick anyone's ass. I usually have beginner's luck. So I'm pretty good right at the beginning. And then, of course, I get into my head and I lose the game. But yeah, my first game, usually I can kick people's butts. Here with the Ten of Swords, there's an ending. There is an encouragement to let go of things that you have been carrying this far. And you know what this is, Libra. You know what it is that you're carrying. And I feel this is mental weight. It's the things that you think about. These could be old, outdated beliefs, things that you feel are true, but you sense and kind of know they're not. But maybe you're holding on to it because of familiarity. And I'm seeing someone who has been in a place of discomfort for a very long time. And maybe because it is familiar, there's almost like this comfort to it. And you're ready to grow now. And you've been feeling that it's time to do something different. So there's an ending coming in of an old version of you, and a new version is about to rise. This is that spirit warrior version that is about to rise and take these swords that once hurt you or were once in the way now as what you're going to use, to guide you, to protect you, to, cut through the fog, to cut through the illusions, right? So, our experiences, all our challenges we've been through, like even in my own life, there's a lot that I learn, a lot that I understand. And we are absorbing information through the many different experiences we go through. So I feel that there's an expansion within your consciousness that is happening, but there's almost like this feeling as if things are against you or haven't worked for you, when in fact you are growing through each experience and they are actually working for you. So there's almost like this shift in your mindset that needs to happen or is happening, which is creating the change, but it is closing out something which is necessary in order for you to move forward into this new adventure. There's adventure ahead. There's a lot of love, abundance, prosperity here coming in for you, Libra. And sometimes we have to go through hardships to get there. And that is okay, because that's a part of our soul's journey. You are evolving, you are growing, you are learning through each experience. Right now, you are at the finish line somewhere. Now, this doesn't have to necessarily be an abundant finish line, even though I'm feeling a lot of abundance that you are reaching here, like a goal, a milestone, right? Some of you are reaching a peak point in some sort of hardship, and all of a sudden things are about to turn around. And they want you to believe that you are supported, you are guided. This is why you're here. This is why you're connecting with me. It's not a coincidence. You here in this specific reading today, it's a synchronicity. And, I was talking about signs. You're going to see a lot of signs, especially synchronistic moments, serendipitous moments, things that just randomly happen. And it's like as if magic is in the air, and maybe you're not believing it because in the past, there are things that have happened that kind of, took away this belief. But things are happening and there's little bits and pieces of holes that are peeking through of this new experience, right? So you want to surrender to this and allow yourself to flow and embrace the love, the abundance that's there within this experience, no matter where you are going through a hardship or going through abundance. There's more abundance coming in. And you're leveling up in your life, right? This is you beating the final boss and leveling up to this new experience where you've acquired new level up things. Like this could be extra life. This could be a new, you know, gift that you have, right? Some sort of tool that you can apply. Like there's something here that you've acquired that you can now use in this next experience in your life, right? And finish lines, right? This is power. This is not weakness. And you're not at a loss. You're not broken. You're exactly where you need to be right now in your life. And you're meant to rise from here, okay? You're meant to rise and you're meant to create. You've just completed a cycle. And I feel for some of you, it has been a tough cycle, but you're getting past it. And there's a lot of celebration, a lot of beautiful things that are coming in connection, right? This is love, kindness, compassion, empathy, right? And you are, again, supported, but also supported in your material world through friendships, family, co-workers, right? And, you know, sometimes we go through life getting hurt by people, things that people say, and we hold on to that and think that's true about us because someone said so. I feel you're going through a major processing and you're, you know, some of you are doing some healing work, some shadow work, and you're working on yourself. Like I feel you're releasing something. This could be fear. This could be, you know, people pleasing. This could be something that has to do with your childhood. Like there's many things that we can go through. And what it's done is it's made you stronger, everything that you have gone through. And you're kind of like a John Wick, James Bond now with everything that you've gone through. And you know, you have a lot of strengths, and spirit is actually, you know, igniting that within you to take all of that you've learned, you know, and apply it forward out of love. And you have this ability, this uncanny ability, Libra, to foresee things. It's like premonition, it's a gift. You have, because you've been through stuff, you kind of know. I feel you're street smart, some of you, where, you know, maybe going to school, I feel like I'm street smart. I wasn't a big fan of school, but now as an adult, because I'm passionate about something, I want to learn about it. Before, I didn't know what that was. So I sucked at, I was really good at school, but I didn't care enough to be good, because if I applied my energy, I would be good. Some of you might resonate with that. So this is why I feel street smart is coming in. And friendships here are going to be get big, you know. If you have support around you, lean on it. Don't be afraid to ask for support if you need it. You have community, and maybe you are a part of a community right now where you've been going somewhere with a lot of people. This could be like a yoga class, a workshop, some sort of an event, some sort of like gathering that you have attended. There's something here that has to do with that gathering that is actually very good for your soul. And you're supported, like you feel supported there. So what is this for you, Libra? Share with me in the comment section below. Maybe this is you just hanging out with your best friend, maybe with your family. Like this is you around people. I'm hearing laughter. I'm hearing you conversing. It's very comfortable here, and there's a lot of joy. So what is this in your life, and how can you cultivate this? Now, sometimes this is just us being within our own space and connecting to our spirit team and having that connection because we believe that it's there. We have faith that everything is working out. Now, there is a manifestation. So the number 4 is the frequency of manifestation, of stability, security, also authority. But here I'm picking up on the manifestation energy more. I do feel that there's something unfolding and you're seeing it happen in real time. And it's through your actions, it's through you using this physical body to create whatever this is. And now it's starting to come to fruition because your effort, your energy, you're seeing it come to life. So yes, there's something beautiful happening for you here, my friends. And November is the month where things kick off. So invitations, your connection to people is going to be very strong. I do feel that doors will open. You'll have really good conversations, and perhaps you might receive really good advice, and maybe something that someone says changes your life in a really positive way. So people energy is beneficial for you. Now, I know that sometimes we have people around us that don't make us feel good, that are energy vampires. You know who these people are in your life, Libra. So make sure that you are actually spending time and surrounding yourself with people that uplift you, not drain you, because equally, those ones that are draining you are going to manifest that experience. You know, if you're not feeling good and you're putting energy out there that doesn't feel good, now you're manifesting that. So you're going to connect to people that confirm that you're feeling this energy. It's really interesting how it works, law of attraction. Um, Louise Hayes is coming up. Lots of names coming through for you today, Libra. But I'm getting Louise Hayes. So perhaps some of you have been reading her books, listening to her on YouTube. Like, you know, her information is coming through here. Pay attention to flowers, because I feel that some of you are surrounded by flowers, or flowers are coming in as a sign, like you're giving flowers to someone or someone gave flowers to you. You might be working in your garden, walking by a florist shop, right? So yeah, beautiful things are happening. Follow your heart. You know, whatever piques your interest, explore it, because there's a lot to discover here. So we're going to pull a Spirit Warrior card. This is the Alki Oracle. So this is a Spirit Warrior that is being ignited within you, and it's coming forward with a message for you today. So we are getting for you here, Libra, is Eterna. Eterna. So Eterna might be ringing a bell for you. Perhaps it resonates. And you might be also resonating with the image of this card. So she who becomes. Metamorphosis, transcend, and journey is the message she brings. So let's see what it is she is wanting to share with you today. So we are getting here Eterna. Here she is. So Eterna, she who becomes, rises light like a feather. No longer anchored to the ground, her lightness of being creates a total metamorphosis of self. So I'm getting a reinvention of you, or an emerging of a new version of you. It's like a 2.0 of you, Libra. So even her hair is changing colors from fiery red to the intensity of light blue and white, like the hottest part of the flame. Her passion to transcend to her next highest self is taking place. Her right hand is held in the Prithvi Mudra to onset the fire element and increase the earth element. She knows she must maintain this balance if she is to continue evolving. So she is staying grounded and centered in this energy. This powerful mudra increases her sense of stability, which she needs as she floats off the earth. Her antenna-like stamen gathers information on deep sensory levels. Eterna may seem to be asleep, but she is focused on her journey at hand. This card indicates that you are at a moment of becoming the being you have been working on. All the effort is coming together to send you soaring up to the next plane. So ascension symptoms are going to definitely be felt here. The good news and the bad news is there is always another level to achieve. Each subtle state of existence creates new challenges. Know that you have safely lived on your current plane, and all that you have learned by and failed in and powered through will be brought with you on this journey. The cranes who rise from the mist show the past is a source of strength for the future. Like the caterpillar who metamorphoses into a butterfly, it is time to try out your new wings, Libra. I do have some journaling prompts for you, so feel free to write these down and use them. So the first one is, what is the next level for you, Libra? What is your next level? And how can you benefit the most from this transcending? What challenges you the most in your current spiritual journey? So again, write these down and use them. This is your message from Eterna. We're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading off now with an angel number. Pay attention to the color purples, and I'm getting violet flame. All right, violet flame is coming through. I'm also getting a Kundalini awakening. This is what I'm feeling from the Ten of Swords. So some of you might be working with your Kundalini. So your angel number now is 111. You might be seeing this number around. This is your confirmation today. So you are being motivated right now. Motivation is going to be key. So I like to use music to motivate me. Creativity motivates me. So you have the strength to make decisions in your life right now, and they want you to trust the decisions that you make and follow through on them. There's a connection to your purpose within the experience you're having, and they're letting you know that there's a lot of opportunities that you are open to. So embrace those opportunities as an adventure, not as challenges. Yes, they may feel like challenges, but you're ready to move through those because there's a lot to discover through them. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.